All right, this is the Boys and Bad podcast. We're back. And boys, we won a football game.
Yeah.
We won a football game.
About 1-0 in our last one.
1-0 in our last one. Was it super impressive? Not really.
No.
But we got it done.
Did what we had to do.
Did what we had to do.
Cover the spread.
Cover
hitting over.
spread. Hitting over. Cool. It was, Trev and I were there. Were you there?
I was not.
You-
I was not.
You weren't there either?
Nope.
Atmosphere was pretty good.
Decent. Yeah.
The third quarter show, or end of the third quarter, was awesome.
Saw they used the drones again.
Drones were back. It was good. What do we think of Harburg?
Didn't turn it over. I mean, he had the one, but it wasn't
his
really
fault,
on him.
yeah.
I mean, the guy was in the backfield before he even could look. So, but yeah, he did what he had to do. I mean,
He
does that.
He
I was too.
wasn't too flashy. Didn't really do anything crazy. But that's with our defense when they're playing like that.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Trust the defense.
Just move the ball. Don't turn it over.
Play
Trust
field
your
position.
defense.
Mm-hmm.
And he was running hard.
Yeah.
He was looking for
Yeah,
contact.
he was. I like that a lot.
Threw it okay. I mean,
Yeah.
fine.
Do we have? I guess I didn't check Twitter much today. Do we know who's gonna play Saturday?
They're listed as
They just-
co-starters.
Yeah, they just put the depth
so
chart out and it says
Who knows?
Okay.
I feel like you roll with Harburg to start, and if he struggles,
I have a feeling they're going to go back to Sims. I don't know why. I just have that feeling.
I feel like you have to.
If they were
start the game
non-committal,
off.
like he was non-committal today, it's like Harburg played good, and they're still not committing to him. It's like that kind of leaves me thinking it's going to be Sims.
Yeah. I truly have no idea.
I wouldn't hate if they started Sims just because it's La Tech. Like, just get him some confidence.
Yeah.
True.
Get him a game where he can catch the snap and not turn it over. I don't
Yeah.
know. I like a little. We should do some Wildcat. Get Harburg and Sims in there.
Yeah, I do like
They're both
that.
athletes.
I wondered if
can
they-
both run it.
Well, now we
Harburg at running back?
need running backs
Sure.
now.
I mean,
Little option, and he can throw.
yeah.
How do you defend that?
he runs hard, holds onto the ball.
and they got to be worried about the throw. It's not just gonna be a run every time.
Yeah.
The only
I don't
thing
mind
is,
that.
if he would get hurt playing running back, then it's Sims or Purdy,
Yeah.
and then you're really screwed.
Yeah.
I feel like if Rule played it right, he would play Harburg to start, and if he like looks bad at all or like has a tough, even if it's not like bad, and like he goes 3 and out twice, you put Sims in just to like show Sims you're not going away from him all year,
Yeah.
but you have to ride the hot hand. Like, I don't know. I feel like it'd be tough to like tell Harburg like, yeah, you played great, and then go call plays again.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. It's
We'll see.
intriguing to see what happens. What'll happen?
Offensive line still wasn't good.
Yeah, wasn't great.
Still struggled against NIU.
Tough news today about Gabe Irvin and
And
Ramir
Ramir.
Johnson. Lost both of them for the year. Out of nowhere. I didn't even really
Yeah.
know that they were
I
hurt.
didn't know they
Yeah.
got hurt.
Dislocated
Hip.
shoulder and hip.
Hip for Irvin and shoulder for Ramir.
It sucks.
Dislocated hip has to be
It's got a
terrible
yeah.
injury.
Especially for a running back.
Yeah.
I mean, and Ramir's a senior, so he's done for his career. That sucks.
Mm. So we got AG,
Anthony Grant and Emmett
And
Johnson
Emmett Johnson.
and Quentin Ives. Don't
I mean-
know who that is, but put
I
him in.
liked what I saw from Anthony Grant. I
He
mean,
has the talent.
He's played,
It's just
he
when he
played good against Minnesota too, except for the fumble.
Yeah, I mean, it's just holding on to the ball for him.
Yeah.
If he can do that, he's got all the talent.
he runs hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he destroyed that.
And then he
was it
stood
a
right
corner or
over
a
him.
safety?
I think it was a corner.
Corner. Destroyed him.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louisiana Tech this week. That's gonna pretty air raid offense.
They'll
So
throw it.
they'll throw it a lot.
Our defense is so good, though.
Yeah,
like
our
I
defense
just
is
watch
great.
them.
Yeah.
We tackle well, and everybody swarms to the ball. It's actually really impressive. I did not see that coming this year, but
No, I didn't either.
I think what that 3-3-5 is supposed to do, it just allows people to run to the ball. You're
True.
not really playing a
I mean,
position.
what we gave up 3 points because we turned it over on the 5-yard line, holding the field goal,
Yeah.
and then a sorry touchdown to hit the over, which was great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
it's electric.
Yeah.
It was electric in Memorial when that
sad touchdown.
sad touchdown for Trev and I, at least. One of the most awkward experiences actually of my life.
Cheering for the other team at a
Yeah,
Husker
it
game.
was bad, but it was
Yeah,
awesome.
my emotions got the best of me. I'm
Yeah.
jumping up and down, hugging Dylan. Then I look around and everybody's like silent. They're like, "Oh, whoops."
And then there's one guy
Couple
in the
guys,
back. He's
yeah.
like, "Congrats on the over."
Yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
thank you, sir.
Get
Yeah.
Matt Rule some chapstick.
Yeah,
Jesus,
Yeah, I didn't
that
see any
dude-
of that. What was that? I saw some tweets about it. but-
Oh,
He's just licking his lips.
oh! Every
Every-
time FS1 showed him, it was just.
what
I was like, "What's
Has-
going on?"
has he always done that? Because I know the famous video of him like spitting on himself.
I've
like,
never
I've
seen
never
that
that.
weird
seen
mouth
anything
stuff.
that bad.
He's got to get
It-
some Burt's Bees in the pocket.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's just a habit. Like when he's coaching, he doesn't
Probably.
even realize he's doing it. It
It's
just
like a nervous
I'm
tick.
sure.
almost.
yeah, probably.
Yeah,
But it was.
it's kind of funny.
I was watching the game. I'm like, dude, stop doing that.
It was every time.
Oh, it
if
was
it was like
every
a couple times, it was like,
Every
all
time.
right, he's probably nervous. It's like
They'd show him for like 10 seconds and he'd lick his lips like 10 times.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? Got some leftover food on his lips or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that was funny. So, see what happens. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
just got to build
One game
off
at a
it.
time.
Yep.
5 more to get a bowl game.
Watch it on BTN.
6 more to go over.
Yeah. 6 more for the over.
Don't wish for
we
too
need to kick
much.
some field goals.
Yeah. Gosh. Some of us have a bet where we have over field goals. What have we have? Like 1 this year?
2.
Maybe 2?
Is it field goals attempted or field goals made?
Made. Ed's dead.
I think we
It's
only have
actually
one
dead, I think.
because
It's
Alvano
pretty
missed
dead.
at Colorado.
Did we only have one?
I think he made one at Minnesota and then missed the one at Colorado.
And did we have any this
Doinked it.
week?
I don't
None
think.
this
No,
week.
we scored 5 touchdowns, 35 points,
What is that over?
18 and a half.
18 and a half?
Oh my gosh.
We have
It's
one
dead.
through-
It's dead.
1 through
We
3
need like a
games.
5 field goal
Yeah.
game. Which could happen. Yeah.
Could.
Never
I
know.
feel like it could. You might get a lot in like the Michigan game if we can just
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
into like Michigan territory and
Yeah. I mean,
That's the
Alvano's
game.
got the leg, so if they get somewhat close,
Yeah, his only miss was a doink.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he can hit from 50, so don't have to get too far down there.
Thing about our defense is we don't force turnovers at all.
I know.
Like we have
we were
like
talking
no,
about
we have
that.
like what 1 or 2 turnovers.
That's what
forced
Rule
this
said he
year?
wants to see more of. If he has a knock on the defense, it's that they don't. And pressure on the quarterback. Those
Yeah.
are the 2
Yeah.
things he said need to get better from the defense. So we'll see.
Yeah. Anything
We'll
else?
see. Get a
about the
win here.
Scars?
Get a win this week. Season's not dead. Michigan's gonna be a loss, but then we have so many coin flip games after
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
that Get
Michi-
some confidence.
Michigan State, Cheeks,
Yeah.
Western Cheeks.
Purdue, bad.
Purdue
Yep.
I
Cheeks.
feel
Illinois, bad.
a
Maryland
lot
will be
more
tough.
confident in the toss-up games now.
Yeah.
just seeing the
Seeing everybody
defense.
else play and everybody else play in the West.
Yeah, they're
Because like those toss-up games we would lose because we gave our defense was horrible the past
Yeah.
2 years. Like we
Yeah.
haven't been able to stop anybody. But it's like we can win some 50-50 games like 21-14.
Yeah.
the West is still
The
Oh,
West
yeah.
is
Still
still
there.
Still there.
West is still there.
It's just Wisconsin and Iowa.
Pretty much.
But Wisconsin hasn't looked as
Minnesota,
good as some people
Since
think.
Minnesota beat us,
Minnesota,
they
yeah.
got the tiebreaker
Yeah.
head to head.
Yeah. True.
They'll
I'm not
lose some
worried about
games.
Minnesota.
They suck.
No. All right. Anything else about the Scars? Should we get into the main event? Picks for the week. What are we? Can we get a
Nope.
recap? We need a quick
Yeah.
recap of the
It's the
scores.
point in the show where Trevin goes deaf.
I'm locked
He doesn't
in.
wanna
now.
hear it.
Nope, I'm ready.
So Dylan and Chris are tied at 66.67%. I'm next at 55.56. Trevin is 22.2%.
Can only go up.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if Trevin strings a couple good weeks together,
Yeah,
he's
it's-
right back in.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so early.
Long season.
So early.
And I'm seeing the board horribly this week.
So is Chris, he said.
I
What
mean, a quick 3-0 from Trevin, 0-3 from me, and it's
Do our
right back
parlay
in.
picks count towards this? They don't.
No.
No.
Just the 3.
I'm
Should.
3-0 in parlay picks, though.
I'm on 3. So yeah, good thing they don't. Maybe they should starting now.
Is it week?
Because that's always my
Is it
most
week 4?
confident.
It's week 4.
The football season's moving quick, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like how quick it is.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
going
not
quick.
like this at all.
We're 4th of the way through the season.
Feels
Going to
like
be
it
a
just
third of the
started.
way through after this
yeah,
week.
it literally just started.
Yeah.
Well, let's get it started with our college football week 4 picks. We're going to switch up the order a little bit because per Trevin, a request, switch up the
Switch
mojo a
something
little
up.
bit. Peters, you want to start?
Yeah. All right. I'm going off script on one here. I'm going to take Texas minus 14.5 against Baylor. Now, this is a game Texas would lose any other year.
Mm-hmm.
They would go into Waco, absolutely lay an egg. Season's over. This is a new Texas team. They're fired up. Quinn Ewers is a stud. Xavier Worthy, stud. Sark, really good coach this year. So I'm going to take the 14.5 there. My second one, I'm going with Middle Tennessee State minus 2 against Colorado State. Colorado State played their asses off last week. They pulled out all the stops to try and beat Colorado. I think this is a huge letdown spot. You have to go to Tennessee. Middle Tennessee, not a great record, but they've also played 2 SEC teams in their non-con games. So I think they're going to be ready for Colorado State. I think a little bit of a hangover for Colorado State coming off of Colorado. And then my last one, I'm going to take Notre Dame plus the 3.5 against Ohio State. I just think 2 pretty even teams. So I'm just taking the better quarterback. It's at Notre Dame, which I love. I haven't seen anything of Ohio State to make me think they're amazing. And I've seen a lot of Sam Hartman that makes me very confident in that one. So I'm going to take Notre Dame plus the, 3.5?
Mm-hmm.
So those are my 3.
Okay. Good picks. Good picks. I do like all 3 of those, I think.
Yeah.
Chris, you or me? What?
I can go.
for 3 too.
Could go for 3 easily.
Good.
I like Notre Dame too.
Yeah, I can go. My first one is going to be Penn State, Iowa, under 41.5 points. Iowa, as we know, struggles to score, but they have a really good defense. I watched Penn State play this week against Illinois. Their quarterback sucks, but their defense is really good. I think both teams are going to say don't turn it over, trust the defense, kind of like Nebraska does. So I think under 41.5 points. Second, I'm going to Notre Dame also. Notre Dame plus 3.5. What Jordan said, Sam Hartman, he's just more experienced. Kyle McCord's a freshman, first year. You know, he hasn't played great against subpar competition. It's going to be his first game against a really, really good team. Yeah, Ohio State has good wide receivers, but somebody's got to throw him the ball. And I think Notre Dame is actually legit this year. And it's at Notre Dame. Game day's there. Night game.
It's going to be electric.
Yeah.
Electric atmosphere.
Yeah. And then finally, I'm going to go Mississippi and Alabama under 55.5.
Interesting.
Ole Miss can score, but Alabama can't this year. I think Alabama's going to switch their mindset to be defensive-minded this year, run the ball, play defense, and I think Ole Miss isn't going to want to play that style. They might turn it over a couple times, but their defense has improved also, and I just trust Nick Saban with defense to go under 55.5.
Okay.
Couple unders.
Kind of hate unders, but
Yeah, I'm usually not an under guy,
I
but
don't like typing the U on the TikToks.
yeah.
Are you at all nervous about Iowa has to score? Because they have to average 25 points.
No.
They
I don't
It's
think they
actually
physically
crazy.
can do it. They
It's
just
crazy if
can't.
that's a thing.
Ferentz just can't do it. No chance.
I just worry about like garbage time touchdowns really hurting.
Those can happen.
God, they screwed us last week. Iowa.
Iowa did.
So many garbage time touchdowns to
Oh,
cover.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That
Yeah.
was.
Can't believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're taking
they
any
have no
points they can
business
get.
covering.
Ferentz is taking anything he can get right now
Yeah.
Yeah.
to save his job.
Penn State, they might not score on Penn State, though.
No, I don't think they'll score. Penn State's defense is
Really good.
really
They
good.
picked off Illinois
5 times, I
five
think.
times last week.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, Trev, you care if I go?
Go ahead.
All right, for my college football week 4 picks. Number 1, boys, I have a game of the year. First game of the year.
Switching
The
hats.
quick hat change. It's the Ducks, minus 21 at home against Colorado. Colorado's bad. They showed their true colors against Colorado State. I don't believe in Dion. I've said it every week now. I've picked the other team. No Travis Hunter this week. Oregon's an absolute wagon. Bo Nix is playing really well. I'd take an alternate on this one. Minus 35, minus 40,
Yeah.
anywhere around there. They're going to beat the shit out of Colorado. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun to watch.
You're making it personal.
They're making it personal. So that's my first pick. My second pick, boys, I have another game of the year.
It's got 2.
I have 2 game of the years in 1 week. I don't know if it's ever been done, but I'm doing it. It's Oregon State, Washington State over 56. Oregon State also an absolute wagon this year. Their offense has played insane. DJ Ukulele he's played amazing this year. There's an absolute wagon. Their defense has had no challenge yet, so I think Wazoo is going to put up some points. Oregon State's going to put up some points. This game's going to fly over. So lock up 2 game of the years. At number 3, I'm going to go Alabama minus 7 at home against Ole Miss. I think it's a get-right game for Saban and the boys. Jalen Milroe starting, coming off that loss to Texas and barely beating South Florida. I think they get right and beat Ole Miss by a couple touchdowns. So those are my 3 picks. 2 game of the years, boys.
I think
Big
last
week for
week.
me.
I think last week woke up Alabama
I think so
after
too.
barely beating South Florida. I think they're gonna start to turn it on.
How could it not?
Yeah.
They kind of have to if they have any.
I mean, they got to start
Dreams
winning
of-
convincingly if they want to move up at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean,
They got to win out
They're
and win
13 this week.
Yeah, ranked 13th
I think it's the lowest they've been in.
the Saban era. Pretty close.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they have to win out and then win the SEC
Yeah.
if they have any dreams of making it to the playoff.
Yeah.
So those are my picks. Big week for me. Putting it all on the line. Trevin.
Oh, I'm ready.
Let's
I
hear it.
am ready. Been really hearing it on TikTok. A lot of haters. Shout out Jose Ballard, if that's how you say your name. Keeping me accountable, commenting my record after every pick. I appreciate it. I know. And transparency's what I'm about, but I got 3 winners this week. I'm seeing the board so clear. And fellas, I got another game of the year.
Another game of the year.
Everyone's
Yes.
breaking out the game of the year.
Oh, wow.
It is SMU again.
Oh,
Plus
no.
6.5 at TCU. Fool me once, shame on me. No, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm going back to SMU. TCU just came off a good win against Houston, but I think Houston's really bad. I think it was more Houston just being bad. Preston Stone. I've said it enough. He's a stud quarterback for SMU. TCU's defense is going to get exposed like Colorado did to them. They're going to score a lot of points. I'm taking money line too. We're taking plus 6.5. I think SMU learned a lot from that Oklahoma loss. They were competitive, just didn't have enough to cover. And former coach Sonny Dykes is now at TCU. I think the boys at SMU are going to be fired up to beat their former coach.
True.
In-state rivalry.
It's a
Give me
good
the
angle.
points. Don't need them, but we're going to take them for safety. Game of the year, SMU plus 6.5. Give me that.
Love it.
Next, we're going to Colorado, but we're just taking the over, 71. Colorado, Oregon, over 71. It's just, I mean, Oregon's going to score at will. Colorado has no defense, and Colorado's going to pull out anything they can just to try to score. They got a fast-paced offense. It's going to be similar to the TCU game, I think, just points. But Oregon's going to kill them. They might put up 70 on them. They might cover them themselves.
Yeah.
So over 71, easy. Last pick's going to be UCLA plus 4.5 at Utah. I don't know why nobody's talking about UCLA. All they've done is just dominate every game. They got a stud quarterback in Dante Moore, former 5-star. Utah, they've looked fine, but still not sure about Cam Rising.
Yeah,
I don't know
is
if
he
he's-
playing? I
I don't
haven't
know
heard
if he's
anything.
playing.
I think this was the week he was going to be like back.
Yeah.
Like fully healthy.
So he might come back, but he's probably still a little injured.
Yeah.
UCLA has a really good front seven, and Utah just wants to run the ball. I think they're going to slow them down. I think it's just a bad matchup for Utah. 4.5 points is too much. I think it's going to be really tight. But give me UCLA. Sprinkle some money line, obviously.
Love that.
But we're going to take 4.5. That's 3-0 if I've ever seen it.
Trevin's confident.
Come at me, TikTok.
How could he miss any picks this week?
We're righting the ship this week, and
Yep.
we're not stopping.
Love it. Love it. Fired me up a little bit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I hope to see it. All right, parlay for the week.
Parlay time. We got to hit one of these.
Last week, 2-2.
2-2.
Not our best, but
Got
That's okay.
shafted.
I wasn't
did
even
get-
close.
yeah, Louisville.
21-0 in the
Choked.
first quarter, and they can't score again.
Yeah.
They're on my shit list now.
Yeah.
But we're moving on.
Moving on. We'll get it. All right. Boys Down Bad Parlay, week 4. Again, we're the number 1 sports betting podcast in Nebraska. We're going to hit this time. We have to. We have to hit this one.
It's coming.
Peters, would you like to start us?
Yeah, so going back to game of the years, I have a game of the year as well. And it's Oregon minus 21.
Yeah.
I think Colorado got I mean, I might need that.
Throw that on.
You got Colorado, huge look ahead spot. They got trapped. They had to show way too much against Colorado State. They were hoping that they didn't have to show much against Colorado State. Travis Hunter is obviously out this week, could be out for extended time. Shador can only do so much. He's got limited weapons now. I think this could go, I think it's going to be a blowout. 35, because I think Oregon's going to try and hang it on him too.
And I don't think Oregon will let up. I think they'll just
No.
keep going.
No.
Especially,
Embarrass Colorado.
is it Dan Lanning is the
Yeah.
coach? Like preseason, he said, "What's Colorado done for this conference?" He's making it personal, and I think he's gonna flip it and just absolutely kill Colorado. Give Deion his first loss, and then the losses are just gonna keep rolling in for Colorado. So give me Oregon minus 21, game of the year.
Yes. Yes. Great job. Great job. Chris, what's your parlay pick?
My parlay pick, people are going to question it, but we're going to go Clemson plus 1.5 at home against Florida State. Are they 2.5 now?
I think it's at least 2.
Give me 2.5 then.
Okay, 2.5.
2.5. Yeah, Clemson didn't look good opening week, but they've had 2 games since against non-superior opponents to get right. Florida State barely squeaked out a win against Boston College last week. Jordan Travis a little banged up. I think Florida State's good, but they might be a little overrated. Still haven't proven. I mean, I guess they did prove it against LSU, but
I think they really proved it.
it wasn't on the road, so they got to go on the road to Clemson. Clemson's a tough place to play. Dabo knows he needs a signature win to get. I think fans are starting to turn on him a little bit, maybe. Kind of think they might be sliding downhill, so I think he's going to take it and get this Clemson team fired up to play. They've got the talent. They got the defense. So give me Clemson plus 2.5 against Florida State.
Okay. Interesting pick. I like it. My parlay pick is going to be UCLA plus 4.5 at Utah. Utah has not looked very convincing in any game that they've played. They beat Florida, but it wasn't a super big blowout. They've got Oregon State next week, so a little look ahead spot. UCLA bye week next week, so they're putting all their chips on the table in this game. Dante Moore's awesome. Kind of run the same offense as DTR did with UCLA and Chip Kelly, and I think they absolutely roll Utah. I don't know what Utah's quarterback situation is, if Cam Rising's going to play or not, but I think they'll win by a couple touchdowns. So that's my parlay pick. Trevin?
Love it. My parlay pick is going to be Texas Tech -6 at West Virginia. I think it's just a big get-right game for Texas Tech. I think they're better than what they've shown. Rough start to the season, but a lot of people are high on them. I'm pretty high on them. West Virginia just coming off an emotional win against Pitt. Big rivalry game. Still doesn't look that good. I think they scored 17. West Virginia they're not supposed to be good, and I still don't think they're good. I just think it's a good spot for Texas Tech to kind of get their season back on track. And, I think they'll roll.
Yeah, I like that. Love Texas Tech.
This
That's a
one-
hit parlay.
This one's gonna hit.
I
This
feel
one's gonna
I
hit.
feel really good about this
I
one.
do
One's gonna
too.
hit.
I always feel good, but this one, I feel really good.
Yeah, this one feels special.
All right. NFL locks, and then we'll do some grid. So, who wants to start? Peters, you want to start for NFL?
Yeah, let me pull it up here. I got to pull up my system. All right, another system play of the week from Peters. It's under 43.5 at Cowboys Cardinals. I mean, the thing that scares me the most is Cowboys defensive touchdown. Cardinals are horrible.
Yeah.
I took the Giants last week in Survivor. Great pick there.
Great pick.
Cardinals
Same.
are so bad. I'm more nervous about the Cowboys scoring 44 on them by themselves,
Yeah.
but this game going over by both teams.
Yeah.
Can you explain the system?
Yeah, so the system, I don't know who came up with the system, so I can't give credit where credit's due. But if the spread is 9.5 or more, you take the under because it's going to be a blowout, or it's just there's not going to be enough points to get it over. This is a 12.5 spread, so obviously you take the under because the Cardinals might not score.
They might not.
Yeah, they might not.
It's more of a hoping the Cowboys don't absolutely just shellac them in like a garbage time touchdown.
Yeah.
It's two good defenses too. I mean, Arizona's defenses, they're not bad. They play
No.
hard.
Yeah.
They're fine. Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Cowboys Cardinals under 43.5 system play.
Love it. Love a system play. All right.
Follow the trend.
Gotta follow the
Absolutely.
trend.
Always follow the trend. Chris, what is your NFL lock of the week?
So I got my NFL lock going tonight for the Steelers from last week,
Mm-hmm.
if we remember. But this next week, I'm going Green Bay -2 at home against the Saints. Saints are playing on Monday night now, so they have less days to prepare, less days to get rested fully. I'm kind of a believer in Jordan Love. I think he's played pretty good.
Take it back.
I think he's actually not too bad.
Did you see the video of him like falling over when he was
Yeah.
trying to take the snap?
Yeah.
That was good.
I think they'll get Christian Watson back and Aaron Jones back, which will really help their offense. And their defense is better than people think. I think they have a ton of good guys on defense. And the Saints are still kind of finding their way with Derek Carr. They're not fully, mid-season form yet. So give me Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur at home. First home game for Green Bay. -2 against the Saints.
Okay. I like it. My NFL lock of the week is going to be the Cowboys -12.5 at the Cardinals. I don't care that it's on the road. The Cowboys are the best team in football right now. Their defense is insane. Their offense is clicking, doing what it has to do. They destroyed the Jets' defense, the maybe best defense in the league. Offense played extremely well against them. The Cardinals are cheeks. Josh Dobbs at quarterback. When is Kyler coming back? Do we know
He may not come back at all this year.
at all?
Yeah.
I mean,
If they're
you don't-
tanking, they're
Yeah,
They
the
may just
Cardinals
not.
probably don't want him to play.
yeah.
Yeah, probably not.
So he
Could
may
just
not come
trade
back.
him.
Yeah, they might trade him.
What if you just trade him to the Jets?
Good.
Could trade him to the Jets. But anyway, Cowboys are going to kill the Cardinals. It could be another 40-0 showing like the Giants.
Micah Parsons
Zach's
is a
year.
dude.
Micah Parsons is, I think he will win Defensive Player of the Year this year. He's insane.
He gets
He's
so
so
many
good.
sacks. He's
in the-
unguardable.
He's in the backfield sometimes right when the quarterback catches the snap.
Yeah.
It's insane. But it's going to be another 40-0 rout. So give me the Cowboys -12.5 at the Cardinals. Trevin, what is your
Yep.
NFL lock of the week?
My NFL lock is going to be the Bears-Chiefs over 48. Now, overs were hot last week. I think it'll keep going with this game. Chiefs' offense has been lackluster to start the year, but I think this is just kind of a get-right spot for them. Their offense is going to click. The Bears' defense is atrocious. Pretty much everything about the Bears right now is just terrible. Fields has been getting a lot of hate. People are thinking he's not the guy. I still think he's the guy. I think he'll have a better game. He'll move the ball. I just think it could be a shootout. The Bears aren't going to be close, but I think the Chiefs are going to score whenever they want. should easily go over 48. I'm looking at like a 48-21 type game, just dominating by the Chiefs, but a lot of points.
I like that.
Yeah.
When I first saw this game, I kind of thought the Bears could maybe win.
They're so bad.
He'd give it a run.
Feels like a trap game for the Chiefs.
They're going to figure it out at some point. I do think they will.
Their play calling
offense
has been terrible. I think they're just going to let Fields air it out, let him actually run the ball for once.
He needs
Yeah.
to.
They just got to open up the offense. So I don't know. I do love this over, though. I think it'll fly.
Yeah.
I like it. Great picks, boys.
If the Bears, like, say they lose the next 2 weeks, do you just start tanking?
We're tanking for Caleb Williams.
I was going to say, do you just
Tank for some defensive guys.
Yeah.
Well, they got Carolina's first-round pick next year, which is looking good.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Fields, I don't know, rough start. We'll see. I'm not giving. He was so good last year.
I do think he'll figure
I'm
it
not.
out.
People have jumped ship on him, but I'm not ready to give up yet.
Yeah, I'm not giving
He'll
up
be
on
all
him.
right.
He's my fantasy quarterback, so I'm not giving up.
Dylan can't give up
He's my
on him.
dynasty
give up.
quarterback. I traded away Hurts this year because I had Hurts and Fields, so I just
Who'd you
wrote
get
DJ Moore and Pat Fryermuth.
for Hurts?
Yeah, and a pick,
Okay.
2024 pick.
Yep.
Okay.
But
Dynasty League.
well, I thought I didn't
I
need
like it.
Fields and Hurts.
Yeah.
And
True.
I thought Fields was gonna be the real deal. But
He
it's backfiring.
Still could be.
No, he will be. All right, let's do some grid. Yep. All right, we're doing football this week. 5 minutes on the clock.
3, 2, 1, go.
Emmett Smith.
Emmitt
for
Smith for the
Cowboys.
Jerome Bettis for the
Yep.
Steelers.
Yeah.
Emmitt Smith doesn't even have a picture.
Did Willis McGahee
I was
run
gonna
for
say,
1,000?
Neither does
Sean
Bettis.
Moreno.
Neither of them have pictures on him.
I don't know if Sean did. I bet Willis McGahee did.
Melvin Gordon ever get 1,000 yards for Denver?
Not for
God.
not for Denver, I don't think.
Oh, Seahawks, Broncos, Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good one. Good one.
That might be all I got.
Broncos, Browns.
Browns and Steelers.
Cowboys, Browns, Amari Cooper.
It's a good poll.
Dylan's going to be money with these Cowboys.
I've had the Cowboys Seahawks one before.
Steelers.
Dion didn't play for the Seahawks, did he?
No.
Didn't think so.
Oh, shit. Hang on.
You get there?
Got one in my head for the Browns and Broncos. Defensive guy.
Thinking of.
Miles Garrett.
Oh, yeah.
Not Myles Garrett.
That's the only one I think.
Bradley Chubb.
Did Joe Hayden play for them?
Didn't Bradley Chubb start at the Broncos?
Yes.
Yes, but did he go to the? Did he play for the Browns?
Oh, I'm thinking of
He
Nick
played
Chubb.
for the. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think Joe Hayden played for both
Sounds right.
Browns and
Sure.
Steelers. I'm almost positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
no.
Joe Hayden, Browns and
Good
Steelers.
Poll. Good poll.
Did Von Miller ever play for the?
Wait, Browns and Steelers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Von Miller ever on the Browns?
No.
So what do we still need?
We need Steelers, Seahawks, Cowboys, Seahawks, Denver, and the
Steelers,
Browns, and then a
Seahawks.
Denver 1,000-yard rushing season.
I think that's Willis.
We could do McGahee.
For Denver 1,000-yard season.
Yeah.
Willis.
Did Mike Wallace play for the Seahawks?
Willis McGahee. Yes. He also doesn't have 2%. Jeez.
Nice. Seahawks. I don't know many Seahawks.
Mike Wallace. Did he play for the Seahawks? You remember him?
I don't think so.
I don't even remember him.
He was good
He
for the
was
Steelers.
Steelers. He was really good. He was like a #1 pick.
Yeah,
in fantasy
he was
one
good.
year.
Denver.
How much time?
2:15.
Okay.
I've got nothing else.
Okay. So we need Cowboys.
Seahawks,
Seahawks.
Steelers, Seahawks, and then Broncos and
Kickers.
Browns.
Who's McManus play for this year?
Did Matt
He
have
plays
that?
for,
Not the Browns.
I think he plays for Jacksonville, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Did Drew Bledsoe? Bledsoe didn't play for the Seahawks.
Any backup quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Josh McCown is always a solid guess on this. He's played for every
McCown
team.
played for the Browns. I don't know if he played for Denver.
I almost think he did, but I have no clue.
I don't think he played. Well,
Try it. We got nothing. We got 2 minutes.
I don't know if he played.
Minute 30.
I don't know if he played for Denver.
He could have.
I don't think he did.
Give it a shot, unless you know.
Oh, Brock Osweiler? Was he on the Browns ever?
He was on the Broncos. I don't think
Brandon
he was on the
Weeden?
Browns.
Did Brandon Weeden play for the Broncos? For some reason,
I think he played for the Cowboys, didn't he? I think
We're
he was a
running out of
backup for the
time.
Cowboys and
He
then a
might have.
backup for.
We have a minute left. We got to start.
I feel like Osweiler might have been on the Browns.
I have a weird feeling he was too, but I
just don't. I don't think he was.
Do we have Steelers and Browns?
Yeah,
Oh,
Joe
okay.
Hayden. Yeah, Steelers Seahawks. Football was even
Seahawks
tough.
screw me up. They always have the same people.
Yeah, they don't really get rid of players that much.
did Marshawn only play for one team.
Yeah.
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 25 seconds.
Yikes.
Who was the guy? Mike Wallace. Try Mike Wallace.
What about Kyle Orton?
No.
Josh McCown.
Put Josh McCown for Browns Broncos.
How do you spell it?
MCCOWM.
Josh McCown. Nope.
Ugh, not our best.
Not great.
That was
Could
tough.
try basketball.
How many did we get?
We got 6.
Okay.
That was better
That's
than I thought.
terrible.
Denver and Browns would have been Peyton Hillis.
Ah.
Yeah. I wouldn't have pulled that. though.
No.
Forgot he was on the
Steelers
Broncos.
and Seahawks. Franco Harris. No idea.
I
who
thought
that
about Franco Harris for the rushing, not for both teams.
And then Michael Bennett for Cowboys
Yes.
Seahawks.
Yep.
All
All right. Not our best, but that's okay.
Nope.
Can't get them perfect every
Yeah,
week.
we were too far last two. All right, roulette.
If we have to.
Let's get out of here.
I'll take 15.
7.
All right.
For $5.
35.
Of course it did. It saw it and then was like, nope,
One more.
I'm not going in for
Yeah,
him.
let's do 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, it's always the third
Get
one.
the blood pumping.
Screws
25
me.
or 15. Sorry.
24.
Keep going. Keep going. Oh, 35
35
again.
again.
Well, that's a
35s.
fluke. Let's go again.
Well, yeah.
Oh, he's trying to get to 15. Yes. This is it.
Here we go. I'm not even going to watch.
$15 for number 15.
I know it's going to be bad.
24.
Nope, not 15. Oh. Yeah, one more.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it.
$20? 20?
Here you go, Chris.
It's not going to happen.
6. Well,
Classic.
that went quick. Let's do one more. Just one, and then we'll be done.
Yeah,
Get
last
to half the max in 1 week. Oh, here we
Could
go.
have said no. I'm on 15.
7! Yes!
All right, you feel good for him.
Yes!
You could roll it to next week.
Nope.
You want to roll it?
Nope.
'Kay.
Taking the winnings. Yes.
Imagine if
Good
we would
job.
have stopped.
This is what it feels.
Yeah.
This is what it feels like to win.
Yeah, it's actually a really good feeling.
Don't have to be depressed leaving here.
All right, boys. Good show. Another week of picks. Another week of football. Let's make it great.
I'm getting after the TikTok guys this week.
Love to hear it. All right. This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. I'm Dylan.
Peters. Trev.
I'm Chris.
Have yourselves a top 10 weekend.